year is 1776. Crimson coats flooded the cobblestone streets of New York City, a sea of red marching in precise formation. British flags, symbols of occupation, hung limp from buildings, their colors muted under the gray November sky. Musketoons, heavy and long, were slung across the shoulders of the soldiers, glinting occasionally in the weak sunlight. The air hung heavy with the scent of wood smoke and damp earth, a stark contrast to the usual bustling energy of the city. Now, only the rhythmic thud of marching boots filled the air, punctuated by the occasional sharp command. In shadowed alleyways, figures huddled, their faces hidden in the gloom. Whispers, hushed and urgent, passed between them. American patriots, observing the enemy's movements, plotting their next move. A lone woman, her face obscured by a hooded cloak, watched from a rooftop. Her eyes, sharp and observant, missed nothing. The rhythmic beat of the soldiers' march, the whispered anxieties of the rebels, the glint of sunlight on a musket barrel, each detail was etched into her memory. She was the first thread, a single strand in the web yet to be woven, the unseen architect of a secret network yet to be born, a network that would soon challenge the might of the British Empire. She slipped from the rooftop, melting into the shadows, her presence as elusive as the wind. The march continued, the redcoats oblivious to the watchful eyes that followed them, eyes that saw not only the present but also the future, a future where the balance of power would shift, a future she would help to shape. The city, under occupation, was a sleeping giant, and she was the one to awaken it. She would gather her recruits, one by one, from the city's hidden corners and hushed taverns. Each recruit would bring a unique skill, a piece of the puzzle necessary to build the network. The woman knew the risks were immense. A single misstep could mean capture, torture, or death. But the prize, freedom, was worth any sacrifice. She would be the unseen hand guiding the rebellion, a silent force that would ensure the fight for liberty continued, even in the darkest hours. The march eventually faded into the distance, the redcoats disappearing around a corner, but the woman remained, a silent sentinel in the shadows, her gaze fixed on the future. The city, still under occupation, now held a spark of hope, a secret flame fueled by courage, determination, and the unwavering belief in freedom.